Hello everyone, and welcome back to Graveyard Keeper. I have no idea what we were doing, so let me see if I can try and piece together something that we might have been doing. We need to get Faith to talk to Snake. We need to do paper related things there. We need to get a trade license. That's going to take a lot of money. We've started talking to Clotho. Fish fillets 20 at the church, 30 at the graveyard. 6 moths, 10 paper and 1 ink. Honey pots, stamp, silver star pumpkin. Okay then. Now I believe we didn't have to just find all those ingredients for Clotho. We could just brew a potion. Now we're still like, we need to get oil for him. He won't give us any more bodies, so that's unfortunate. And where are we in our tech tree? Alchemy storage, we could start that. In fact, we should probably start looking into building these things. Would be my best guess. Okay, so we have a few blue points. I don't think we've spent them yet, because we could make flyers. We could get these. This would be a good one because then we'd have a way to get rid of corpses, but at the same time we don't really need it. Or we could get this, start working on the inside of the church with pews. There's ink, and pen with ink. There's also this one. All of these require more blue points. We can't actually afford armor, so maybe we should do that. We definitely want to do it soon because eventually we're going to want to go down into that dungeon and not die. But let's go into the church. Do we build alchemy stuff in here? Do we do it elsewhere? Things that I don't know. Nope, we do it here. Oh, but glass, that's gonna be more difficult. A polished brick of stone. So yeah, the only thing we can do is a church workbench, which we already have. Which we can make clean paper for. And that's about it. Okay, so we need to figure out how to get more blue points. Yeah, we need to get this up to 30, and that's gonna be a little bit difficult because I don't believe we can do. Yeah, we can't do these yet. So what are we gonna do? He wants oil. How's my garden doing? It looks like it's going pretty well. Okay, so let's see if we have enough of anything to plant. Okay, we've got enough to plant some. And that's all that we can plant. I don't think we can afford to plant anything else. Oh yeah, we're going to study this, and we have some stone. Okay, so let's use as much of the crop waste as we can to get some peat. Then we'll just store all this. I don't know why I'm holding onto a flower, but I am, so that's great. So yeah, there's really only one more thing that we can buy in the tech tree without using our blue points, and that's here under smithing. So, you know, I would love to be able to get furnace 2 or stonecutter 2. Those are all great things, but all we can really do is sword and armor. We need to figure out what we want otherwise. Because oh wait, no, we can do alchemy storage as well. So we'll unlock that just because we can, I guess. Writing might be important, but the flyers we could move forward with. Prayer for prosperity would also be good. So, and then we could do the flyers, but I feel like you need ink for the flyers, which we don't have. And I think you might need writing ability as well. Like, I feel like those two they go together. So we want to be able to get more. So let's unlock those. Carpenter's Workbench 1 or 2. So let's see what we need for them. And the next time we're in the church, we'll look at what alchemy storage needs to be created. Okay. We don't have any skin to work on that with. I don't know why we would need this. I don't know what we would use it for. Probably eventually we'll need it for something. Polishing paste. Crafted at a vine press. And all of those. So where might we craft an iron sword? Like here would have been my guess. Oh, but I guess it has its own. We need hemp rope. And we need that. So can't make any of those actually. Wow, we still have so many points. Even despite that. That's right, we're gonna put 2 of those on. Yeah. So let's go back to the graveyard and do that. I wish we only needed 20 at the graveyard, we'd have that. But alas, we don't. So let's get rid of any markers first, like this guy. Although he's at a 1. That guy's just also not in the best position. Like this guy could have so many points. I want to remove it. Put on this one. There we go. So we just don't want these kinds of gravestones if we can avoid them, because they just aren't worth that much. Okay, there we go. So that's better, but like even then we could get 1, 2, 3, 4 more points from doing that. So we are not getting it to 30 with what we can currently do. And I have no idea how long it's going to take to get oil for the donkey. Can I just take the body like out of the back of his cart? He was never this feisty before. Alright, I don't really need these. But yeah, we have to decide what we're gonna do with the faith we get. Do we save it up for 2 weeks to talk to Snake, or do we try and get some blue points? I think the blue points might be more useful, because we're gonna need those for unlocking like everything. So you know what, I'm actually gonna go, we're gonna use some of our blue points because we're gonna get more. We're gonna study at the table. Now granted, all we can do right now is the meat, because we've got to find some oil. I know I looked this up, but let me just... Where do we get oil for the donkey? The crazy old guy at the right side of the map, his name's Dig. He wants 5 honey before I'll trade. You can get honey from the area just behind the church up the hill. Okay. So we need to get some honey, and then we can get the oil from him. Granted, I don't think we have any money, so that's unfortunate. And I feel like we don't have the ability... Oh no, we can get the honey. Alright. And then hopefully that will start up our business again. So up behind the church, right? That's what it said. I feel like I'm crazy. There. I don't know if we meant directly behind the church or like elsewhere. But we can look around for some. It's a little hard to see in the dark. Ooh, these things are great to clear out. If only it would let me. There we go. Great for points. So, I mean, at least we got something out of it. Should be able to get lots of technological advances once we can start getting the blue points rolling in. Oh, here's one. I see one. Okay, so that's 2 pots of honey. Oh. So we might be able to come back in a few more days and get more. Here's another. So they said there were 2 back here. Apparently the bees can attack you. So we now have 4, and I believe we need 5. Yeah, we need 5 though, right, for dig. Yep, 5 honey pots. I want to repair it. Why can't I repair it? Apparently we're not allowed to repair it. But let's... What is this that we're taking down? Well, I get metal scrap from it, so we can turn that into iron ingots with enough of it. We don't have enough of it, probably. I think it takes quite a bit. So many berries to harvest. Oh, there's more up here. But I don't believe... No, we should be able to do that. 10 wedges, 2 planks, 4 simple iron parts. We can definitely do that. Just 2 planks. So it looks like the bees are actively trying to make more honey. Now we can look around and see if we can find another tree with honey. But I think we're just going to try and go home and make those things. So we need 10 wedges, 2 planks, and 4 simple iron parts, and that'll give us a new area to explore. We might need to go cut down a tree to get the planks, or to get the wedges. Yeah, because we need a billet, and we don't have a log with which to make a billet. Alright, so let's take that and turn it into a billet. Or specifically turn it into 3 billets. Eat all of our berries that we collected. I thought we had some more. Like, I felt like we started with a bunch, and I don't think I ate them. I don't know where they went. Maybe we put them somewhere? Alright, so we don't need the flitch. We do not need that. We don't need the scrap. And we don't need the billets. And we don't need the iron bar. And we're not gonna have the energy to actually finish this today, but we can at least get it started. And see what's up there, because I bet on our map it's completely just blacked out. Yeah, so it's this area. We've never been there. So we'll get started as much as we can. Yeah, not enough. So we'll just come back tomorrow and finish the job. And when we get some more stuff to explore, maybe we'll learn some stuff about what's back there, what we can do, what we need to do, more stuff that we need to do. There's always plenty to do. That's kind of my feeling on this game. So there's always plenty to do. You just have to pick what you want to do, and then you have to make sure that it's something you can actually feasibly do. Because, you know, it does get challenging when there are technologies needed that you don't have and you don't have the points to get them, or they're way down in the tree or something like that. Alright, getting all of that iron. Like, this is stuff we don't, like, we have an excess of iron. I love it because we don't really have to worry about when we need materials, we don't have to worry about having them, they're already there. I mean, at least for iron. There are other materials that we might not have. So can we do this once a day? Oh, it looks like we can. So we'll go to dig today with his honey. It's a dangerous activity, we get hurt. There's probably a way to counter that. Would be my guess. Alright, so we've opened up this. So now we've got forest near the river. So we've got like lots of trees. It's a very dense forest. There's a path. The path is probably the best way to go if we're just interested in what exists back here. This is a little creepy. 'Cause this looks like it looks over the swamp. Okay, so that looks like all it really is a forest. There might be a bridge to be repaired over here. Somewhere. So let's see if we can find it. Looks like there's more bees stuff. Oh, there just is a bridge. Okay. It's not that it needs to be repaired, it just is. Wonderful. So at least we're getting some shortcuts between places, because it's definitely not the easiest to get from place 1 to place 2 in this game. So let's go ahead on back to our house. We'll use the shortcut to go into town. This isn't where we wanted to turn. Apiary. Is an apiary like a bee place? It's not an aviary, I'm assuming those are different. Alright, so let's go in here. Let's go talk to Dig. Because I am pretty sure that this is faster than actually walking to town. I just have to find him. I'm not the best at finding Dig, but we'll figure it out. Then we have to hope we have enough money to trade him for some oil. I feel like he's like here. Yeah, there he is. Alright, we got him the 5 honey pots. Okay, so we got create cake. We apparently could trade with him the whole time. So it looks like it's not particularly expensive to get this, and we have enough. What's the difference between these two? Craft. Oh, he just has a lot. I'll just take 1, and then let's take 5 of these. I can't remember if we need 4 or 5. Then we can grow some hemp of our own. back home. So we could see the astrologer today. He sells like ink and paper and stuff, but we just don't have the kind of money that we need to get what we'd really want, which would be a book that gets us blue points. Because they're 5 silver, and we don't have that kind of cash. Alright. We're slowly gonna actually, like, really have it down where that is. I always lose it a little bit now, but we'll get it. We will get it eventually. So let's go plant these in my garden right now and fix up the donkey's wheels. We're gonna do the donkey's wheels first because I would love to actually get back to work on that. Great, finally a little peace and quiet. I'll be able to think about my theories and ways to fight for what's right. I already have all the wharf rats on my side. So he finally drops this corpse. It's been like 3,000 years. So we need some skin for something. So yeah, like it's getting like real bad. But we could take like all of this stuff and have it to study. So far we haven't butchered it. I haven't seen the... Oh, surgeon's mistake. Yep, we've got 2 of those. So this guy's gonna have to go in the river. There's just no doubt about that. We're not even gonna have the energy to finish all of this. Oh my goodness, it's all surgeon's mistakes. Yeah, like, there's really no reason to bury him anymore. He would only make things worse. Okay. And that's why I want to just do this on one guy. Because then this doesn't have to keep happening. So I think this takes work to plant. It doesn't, so we just get to do it. Do I not have any more peat to put down for like fertilizer? That's what I want to know. Alright, I'll take the honey. The honey can go in here. And the body parts can go down here. The ones that I've already extracted. Now the skin we have another use for as well, but at least now we should be able to start getting more bodies that we can actually bury, which will let us actually increase the quality of our graveyard again. Donkey will require carrots, but we seem to be able to make those pretty quickly. He may also decide he wants other things as well on top of that, though. We'll just have to wait and see. But it'll all work out just fine. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this episode here. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'm the Purple Pegasus, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!